Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Ryan in Singapore. Welcome to the Mindfulness Daily Practice. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Ursula. Hi, Magdalena. Hi, Dirk. Hello, Tina. Hello, Dee. Hi, Robin. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Suleiman. Hello, Petra. Hello, Kathy. Say hi to a few more people here. Hello, Lulu and Sib. All right, welcome everybody. We're gonna get rolling here. So, hello Caesar. Hello Suzanne. Hello Tea Lady Nat. We've been doing a series on body scan, and now we're moving into mindful movement. And so in MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction, we do the body scan for a few weeks, and we do it pretty much exclusively as our meditation. So in week 1, we're doing body scan only, and week 2, we do body scan with about 5 to 10 minutes of seated meditation. We don't move into mindful movement until about, I think it's the third week of doing MBSR. And so what's the reason behind this? Well, one of the reasons is that it's good to build up that bodily awareness. So to cultivate the ability to pay attention into the body and to kind of start turning up that resolution dial of our ability to be aware of the body in the present moment. So instead of adding in anything, I think this is kind of, what's going on here is that we're not, as we do mindful movement, we're adding an additional piece into the meditation. So movement also engages the conscious mind. We have to think and decide how we're going to move exactly. So this is one more piece to kind of get in the way. One more thing to bring the mind's attention to. So the idea is, can we begin with just paying attention to the body as it is without adding anything at all to it? So it's like the most vanilla of vanilla meditations when we're doing the body scan. So completely observing the body as it is. And mindful movement, we are also observing the body as it is, but we're bringing in that extra piece into it. And so this extra piece of moving the body and seeing if you can use that same quality of attention that we used in body scan when we're doing mindful movement. So can you continue to bring that high quality of awareness to your shoulders as we do shoulder rolls? Can you feel as things are changing? So can you feel the tightness of the shoulders as you're moving them up? Can you feel them stretching out, the trapezius muscles as you move them away? So really it is this building upon the foundations that we've already learned and we've already been working on. And so this is step 1. So the foundation is body scan, and then building on top of it, we start to have ability to look at our body through mindful movement. So also, as we do mindful movement, you'll find that there is a lot that's in common, that you can start to, as we do body scan, as a strong emotion comes up, you can find that the strong emotion changes the way that you breathe, that the breathing begins to change. That maybe it's anger or fear, and the pace of the breath increases. So noticing how emotions change the body, how we're heart rate's increasing, things like this. And so as we do small physical movements, this also can be somewhat surprising, is that how a small physical movement, or seemingly small physical movement, can start to have an impact on the body as well. And so we can start to see Does the pace of the breath change? Does the temperature of the body change? So all of this stuff that we've already been doing with body scan, stuff in body scan that was quite subtle, in mindful movement it might become a little bit more pronounced, a little bit more obvious, and of course because it's an additional thing to pay attention to. So you may also, when we're doing mindful movement, lose your focus and start thinking about other things. You may be thinking about what you have to do later. And so again, just like in body scan, recognizing when this happens, being aware of it, not trying to push away whatever thoughts or distractions you're having, acknowledging them, noticing that they're here, and then coming back to whatever part of the body we're working on, just like in body scan. So, but as well, noticing the effect that those emotions have on the body, which may be a little bit harder to distinguish because now we've added in this element of movement as well. So movement may affect the breath, the heart rate, the temperature. Also, the emotions can have this effect. So is it possible for you to really see what's going on and get down to the bottom of what it is that's affecting your body? So this high quality awareness that's going to allow us to really see what's happening in the body in any moment. And besides physical sensations, what else are we able to experience? So maybe we're also starting to notice our surroundings. We're noticing noticing how things are changing in our environment as we do this. So, are we doing it with the eyes open? Are we doing it with the eyes closed? And so one of the applications here as well is, that's it, is so we can start to apply what we're learning here. And that as the week goes on, this is what we'll be chatting about too. So how do we take mindful movement and bring it out of our meditation practice? So we have the tools here, we're getting used to it, paying attention to the body as we move around. Can we also bring these skills that we're learning outside of our meditation? And what's the benefit of this? Is having that present moment awareness instead of focusing on the things that you have to do, or you're out for a jog and you see something different in your neighborhood. There's a for sale sign at one of the houses, and that causes you to start going into some thought loop, wondering, I wonder why this person's selling the house. What's that mean for the real estate market in my neighborhood? Are things going down? Are things going up? What's happening? Noticing when these thoughts start to happen. And I think if that's not a habit, if we haven't already been cultivating that in our mindfulness practice, it might be more challenging for us to recognize when the mind starts to wander out in reality, let's say, out away from our meditation practice. And so this really is one of the key factors of doing daily practice. So as we do daily practice, not only is it helping us during our practice, so we start to notice what's happening, start to see with non-judgmental awareness the way that our mind works in the meditation, but slowly we begin to be able to take what we're learning outside of our meditation practice. And we start to learn how to drop into present moment awareness in our daily lives and start to see that actually there is some power in being more mindful in our daily lives. So if you can be more mindful as you're going and doing your exercise, or you're in your office, all of these have some power in getting away from mindless mind wandering, being out of control of what's happening up here and having a little bit more control. And the way we have a little bit more control and the way we have more ability to notice what's happening is through that present moment awareness. So, welcome everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get started in our practice today. It's going to be quite simple. So, similar to what we had done yesterday. So we'll start by paying attention to the body in the present, in stillness, And we'll slowly begin moving out. Moving the body and noticing how movement affects us. So let's take a moment to simply sit comfortably, and become aware of what is. Sensations in the body. Become aware of the face. Do you notice any tension in the face? Crown of the head. Back of the head. The neck. The shoulders. The upper back. The lower back. The chest. And the abdomen. And now paying attention to the body as a whole. Taking stock in what is here and now in this moment. Noticing your breathing. Noticing the pace of your breath. Noticing the fullness or shallowness of the breath. Can you feel the abdomen as it expands and contracts? Is it doing so freely? Is it doing so with ease? Or do you find tightness here? Do you feel a kind of shortness of breath? And how about the temperature of the body? Overall, do you feel warm, cold? You find sensations in your extremities, the fingertips, the toes, the core of the body. Can you notice your heart rate? So let's take a few more moments to observe the body as it is right now. And now let's draw our attention towards the shoulders, towards the trapezius muscles connecting the neck and the shoulders. fully focusing the attention there. And then on your next inhalation, squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears, holding them there for a moment and continuing to breathe. Just breathe naturally. The shoulders squeezed. And feeling what's changing over time. And then the shoulder blades together behind the back, squeezing the shoulder blades, opening the chest and the front. Shoulders down, away from the ears, stretching out these trapezius muscles. Squeezing the pectoral muscles together, bringing the shoulders towards the front of the body. And then up towards the ears. And now at your own pace, just slowly continuing to roll the shoulders. Concentrating your attention into the muscles. And the next time your shoulders are up towards your ears, pausing for a moment. And then rolling the shoulders forwards, reversing the motion. So towards the ears, together in front of the body, down away from the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades behind the body. So continuing to roll forwards. And the next time your shoulders reach your ears, pausing. The shoulders squeeze towards the ears. And then on your next exhale, relaxing, letting the shoulders come back to neutral. Now paying attention. The temperature in the shoulders. The pace of the breath. The heart rate. Feeling in the hands. What has changed? Can you notice the subtle consequences of this simple movement that we've just been doing? And now we'll do a few neck rolls. So shifting the attention slightly higher into the region of the neck. We may also continue to have sensations in the shoulders, bringing the chin towards the chest, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck, the chin over the right shoulder, chin towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the front of the neck, the compression in the back. Over the left shoulder, then chin to chest again. And so continuing at your own pace these neck rolls. Has your mind drifted off, or are you still here? Are you still present in your body, in the neck and shoulders? And so one more roll in this direction. The next time your chin comes to your chest, pausing. Feeling the stretch in the back of the neck again. And now reversing the motion, chin over the left shoulder, chin towards the ceiling, chin over the right shoulder, and chin to chest. So continuing to roll now in this direction. Are the consequences only here in the neck? Or do you feel sensations in your forearms? Where else do the nerves here link to the rest of your body? Maybe you can feel in regions of the body that you're not expecting to feel. And the next time now that your chin reaches your chest, holding it there for a moment. Continuing to breathe. And then releasing your chin, releasing the flexing of the neck muscles. As we come back to our neutral seated posture. Now, how about the consequences of these actions? The pace of the breath, beating of the heart. Temperature of the muscles around the neck. And as we sit in stillness, maybe you notice moment by moment that things continue to change. And now let's reflect back to the beginning of the meditation. Do things feel different? Are the shoulders more relaxed? Is the neck more relaxed? What's the overall state of your mind? Are you more at ease? Or maybe while you were meditating today, your mind went all over the place and now you're feeling more tension. So simply observing how things are right now. And so now we'll close practice with 3 rings of the bell. After the sound of the bell subsides, feel free to open your eyes, to move your body, stretch out in any way you like. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for practicing with us today here in the Mindfulness Daily Practice. How'd it go today? What did you notice? Thank you, Dirk. Thanks, Magdalena. Thanks, Yvonne. What did you notice? Anything interesting happen? Thank you, Cecilia. Thanks, Cece, for your donation. As Cece says, doing gentle movements while meditating. It's interesting, right? What changes? Does it feel like the meditation goes faster because you have something to do? And that observation in itself is interesting, right? Is it my desire to constantly be doing something? Am I running away from boredom? Is it challenging for me to sit still? What is it that causes me to like meditating one way more than liking another way? These are all really interesting things to explore and ways to learn more about you. And whatever we learn here, that's what this is. That's why it's called practice. Because we're just practicing and seeing through practice, where does this go? What does this mean for daily life? I think if you're just meditating and you're meditating for the sake of meditating and you're not bringing it into the daily life, I guess I have to ask, well, what's the purpose of it? Why are we doing this practice if we don't hope to gain some benefit outside of sitting on a cushion, right? I think some people say, well, meditation is selfish. And I disagree. I think that through that learning of you and how you are, you can't help but start understanding others as well. And of course, as we get better, as we take care of ourselves, as we have more control over our emotions, over our speech, over our actions, we can't help but make those around us or to be better for those who are around us. So yeah, Magdalena says, like walking meditation. Yeah, and that's really kind of, as we start talking about application, where we're going towards walking meditation and, gym meditation and all kinds of other kinds of being mindful while we're moving around. Tea Lady Nat says, I like the gentle movements too. I feel like it connects mind and body better for me. Thank you for sharing. And this is true. I mean, this is why in MBSR we share so many different practices. So at the end of the 8-week course, the participants can go, oh, this works for me. I like this practice. I'm going to continue doing this practice because I find that it helps me be more mindful. Suzanne shares, felt more relaxed in the neck and shoulders than I would when I do those sorts of exercises without paying attention. Thanks for sharing. Tina says, bringing conscious awareness to movement is such a gift. Great practice. Thanks, Tina. And Sybil says, thanks. Notice that I keep pulling my shoulders up to my ears automatically. They aren't relaxed, so I need to drop them to relieve tension. Stay focused. Thanks, Sybil. And Cecilia says, it helped me stay still but relaxed, not bored or wanting to stop or to go do something else. Thank you. All right. Thanks, everyone. Tomorrow's topic is why choose movement? And interestingly, we already have some examples here in the chat as to why choose movement practice over other practices. But we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail tomorrow. So in the meantime, let's share our well wishes with ourselves, with each other, and with the whole world. So follow along if you like. May I be happy and peaceful. May everyone watching, listening right now, wherever you are, I wish you all happiness and peace. And may all human beings around the world, all sentient life throughout the universe, may we all be happy and peaceful. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.